Hello, hello, in the garage. About to put on all my safety equipment. I got some 2x2 steel that I'm actually going to cut down. I need to make a jig because I need to make a jig so I can make some custom-made control arms. This is the factory one. It's brand new. Just pulled it out of the bag a moment ago. I want to cut down some steel. That way I can build myself kind of like an H, a boxed in H or a T. That way I can have this thing in place, bolt it all in, know where everything lines up, and then I'll end up making a custom one by welding it together. So here we go. Like butter. So this is what we're looking at so far. We have the control arm. Let me take my ear protection off because it makes me feel like I'm not really talking loud enough and I don't want to yell into the camera. Okay, so cut 4 pieces. We have the inside pieces 10 inches long. This one needs to be adjusted just a little bit. I'll put my square up to it, make sure everything is square, clean off these metals. I want the bolt points to where this will bolt in to be square on both ends. That way this will sit properly as far as where the control arm attaches onto the frame. So these center bolts need to be roughly centered on here. Clean up all this paint. Do some tack welds all the way around, and then I'll probably end up putting some minor tabs off of here. This is where the sway bar actually bolts in from the bottom. So this would actually be the driver's side. Front of the vehicle would be this way. The sway bar would actually come along here, and it does a S curve in between here, stops right here. There's actually a coupler that holds the rounded tubular part of the sway bar into place and bolts up from underneath. So pull this off, clean all this up, weld it into place. So we got the surfaces all clean and shiny like a penny. Obviously needs to be airbrushed off, and then either some mineral spirits in order to make sure that it's clean. But this will work, so I'll remeasure everything, put my marks on there, make sure that's clean. Once it's clean, we're ready to weld. Okay, I need a clamp. My clamp is not going to cut it. Yeah. Big Daddy clamp right here. Yep, that'll do. Got my basic tack welds in place. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I have the outside edges 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to do some quick measurements just to make sure everything is cool after this cools off, and then we'll hit it again.